Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. For those of you that are new here, my name is Emily and I am on this journey of rebuilding my kick-ass life. I am 58 years old and I've been on this journey for a little bit over 7 years now. And really it's more of a state of mind than anything else. And today what I want to talk about that has literally changed my life, you guys, I'm not even kidding. It is learning to live life being more unbothered, or being less bothered. And I am telling you, once you get into that frame of mind of being less bothered by dumb shit, and a lot of it is just ridiculous, you are going to start living more peacefully and more in a state of calm. And being unbothered doesn't mean that I'm indifferent or apathetic. It just means that I have decided to choose where I'm going to invest my emotional energy, and investing my emotional energy in things that really matter, not things that I can't control or things that are just, and people, not just situations, but people, investing my time in people that are, they're never going to change. They are who they are. You know those people that always give you a compliment, but it's an underhanded compliment, or people that just have such reactivity or thrive on the drama? Let me tell you something about drama. What I've learned in my 58 years is that drama, if you have drama in your life, drama cannot exist without your participation in the drama. So if you have drama in your life, it's because you're the one creating it, you're allowing it, or you're inviting it in. You're participating in it somehow. Because if you don't participate in the drama, you don't engage in it, you don't fuel it, you don't give it any energy, it's just going to go away. And so I can tell you, honestly, truthfully tell you, that I have probably little to no drama in my life at all. Why? Because I have chosen that. I have chosen to not allow the drama to infiltrate my life. And so when you live unbothered, it is so liberating. Look at how unbothered I am, by the way. Do you see my gray hair? That's pretty unbothered. Now, of course, I'm going to take care of my gray hair. Of course I am. I still care about my appearance, and I'm actually pretty good for my self-care. But the truth of the matter is I just haven't had a chance to get it done. I am very busy, and that's okay. Who cares? I have gray hair. Whatever. It'll get fixed. Now, in my 20s, did I have that attitude? No, I probably would have liked that the first sign of gray hair would have dropped everything to get it fixed. Even my nails, they need to be redone. And they will get done. I'm thinking maybe in a couple of days when I have some downtime. But in the meantime, I don't let stupid shit bother me. I really don't. I'm going to tell you a story. I was in my car with my girlfriend, and we were going to, I was driving, and we were going to actually to do a staging job. And for those of you that don't know, I have a Mercedes. It's 12 years old. It's what I have. The only thing I have left from my divorce from 8 years ago. And I still have that car. I will drive that car to the ground. And then I will never own another Mercedes again or another luxury car because they're so expensive to repair. Anyway, we're driving along and this truck passes me, and all of a sudden, out of nowhere, this rock comes hurling towards the windshield and cracks the windshield. And I'm driving, and as this happens, I look at her, she looks at me, and I kind of just shrugged and went, oh, well, that sucks. But what are you going to do about it, right? There's nothing you can do about it. Shit happens all the time. Now, we all know people that would have been, freaking out, right? Fuck, Jesus Christ, goddamn. And it's well, there's nothing you can do about that. There's nothing I could have done. I don't, maybe I could have tried to avoid the big truck on the highway. I don't know. But my point is that, okay, yep, that sucks. Yep, that's going to cost money. Whatever, it is what it is. We all know those people that are constantly, swimming upstream, right? The glass is always half empty. It's always doom and gloom. And when you choose to sort of surrender to what is and be unbothered by things that you can't control, by circumstances that are beyond, your control, you can't, by people and their toxic traits, because you can't control people either. The only thing you can control is how you react to that person's toxicity. It's all you can control, is your reaction to their action. And sometimes, you guys, actually not sometimes, most of the time, no response is the best response, right? No response to someone's overreaction or someone's being unreasonable and being inflexible or just being completely ridiculous over a situation. The less you respond, the less you react, the less you engage, the happier you are. I'm not kidding. Seriously. Becoming unbothered has been such a liberating experience for me, and you're never going to please everybody. You're just not. You're not. You think I'm too fat? Okay. You think I'm too skinny? Okay. You don't agree with me? Okay. You think 2 + 2 = 10? Okay. I don't care. I don't care. It's not worth my energy. It's not worth my time. There's so many important things in this world to really care about. That's where I choose to spend my energy. That's where I choose to invest my emotional energy on things that matter, not things that don't matter. And there's so many things that just don't matter. There's always going to be haters. Having a platform, there's always going to be haters. And, for those of you that do know, I have a son who has quite a large platform from having been on The Bachelor. And he actually, I'm so proud of the way he deals with the haters. He doesn't get a lot of haters, but it's either not dealing with them because they need the engagement, right? Usually haters, you guys, are, that term, hurt people. Usually haters are people that are not happy with themselves. They lack self-esteem. Maybe they're like envious, and that's their way of, lashing out, is to throw the hate. And if you can just handle them with grace and not respond, or the ones that are just annoying, handle them with humor. That's what my son does. And sometimes I laugh at some of his comments, because if people are coming at him, he just handles it with humor. And he doesn't give it a lot of, time or energy or, anything that, when people don't know you and they're coming at you with their opinions of you, it doesn't matter. Other people's opinion of you don't define who you are. And so it really doesn't matter. And you can't please everyone. So becoming unbothered, I am telling you, if you can learn to become less reactive and not take things personally, it changes everything. It really does. It changes everything. It changes how you go about your day, not getting bothered by people cutting you off, taking your parking spot. Who cares? Who cares? It doesn't matter. I have a friend that was in tears 2 weeks ago, in tears because she hated her haircut. Who cares? It's hair. It's going to grow back. And people say to me, well, it's easier said than done. Not really. Not really. It's a mindset. It really is a mindset. I made some notes here. I think I've pretty much covered everything, though, in terms of how to become unbothered. Less expectations, less disappointments. The less you expect of people, the less disappointed you're going to be in people. You cannot control anyone. Remember that. You can't change anyone. You can't control anyone. For those of you that are hanging into this maybe toxic relationship because you think they're going to change, they're not. If you think you're going to change them, you're not. So less expectations, less disappointments. What else do I have here? Embrace change. Yeah. Just be less bothered by things that change. And I think what I think about that is, what I mean by that is, especially in our world, there's things that are constantly changing. Either we have to embrace the change. The only thing that's constant in life is change, by the way. So we have to embrace the change. If we don't embrace it, we're just going to be bothered by it. It can be something as simple as going from fall to winter. People hate winter, hate it. Well, if you learn to just embrace it a little bit more, you're going to be less bothered by it. My mother is someone that is so bothered, or not bothered, I can't say the word is bothered, but she's so affected by things in this world. Like, she'll call me up and she'll be like, oh my God, she's Portuguese, she doesn't speak English. Oh my God, go outside. It's going to snow. It's going to rain. Oh, it's going to be freezing rain. Stay home. Don't do this. Don't do that. Oh my God, you have to go to Africa. Oh my God, that's so long on the plane. I don't want to go. Those people that are constantly looking at the world as the glass half empty. And it can become exhausting sometimes. I mean, she's going to be 80. She's never going to change. But that's just her mindset. That's her frame of reference. And I used to be a little bit like that, looking at the world with like, oh, this or oh, that, or doom and gloom. And now, over the last 8 years since I got on this journey and did a deep dive and learned about human behavior and how to be happier, becoming less bothered, embracing change, embracing solitude. I'm an introverted extrovert. I love to be alone. I love my alone time. I also really enjoy socializing. I enjoy people. I enjoy learning about people, but I don't need the interaction, the stimulation as much as I used to. I'm quite content to spend the majority of my time on my own, doing my own thing, whether it's just reading or just being, rather than constantly having, just being surrounded by noise. And people that really know me don't believe that I'm an introvert, but at my core, I am an introvert. I know I can be the life of the party, but I choose that. I could choose those times to be, they're a little bit more sparse. I don't spend as much time anymore just really socializing a lot. And I do love the time that I am with people, but it's not as much anymore because I was feeling like it was draining me. And so now I'm really cognizant of quality over quantity. And that comes to my friendships, my friends, my relationships, everything. And so I'm telling you guys, if you can just learn to become less bothered by situations, by people, and just, okay, whatever. You just are living in such a state of peace and tranquility, and you're just more calm. I just feel like I'm just so much more calm. Nothing phases me, really, unless it matters. It needs to matter, it needs to matter. Is it something that, health, I have a family member that is terminally ill. And, when people are terminally ill, sometimes, I'm not saying that she does this, but when people are terminally ill, sometimes, they are reactive. I mean, I get it. I don't blame them. Their personality changes. They're angry. Life's not fair. And so that's where I give them grace, because that matters. That matters, If you are angry and ornery and cantankerous because some guy or girl that you like broke up with you, well, that's life. Shit happens. So it's not being indifferent or apathetic. It's choosing where to invest my emotional energy. And I choose to invest it on things that matter, not dumb stuff. Anyway, I hope that helped. I was just thinking about that this morning when I got a call from my mom. Oh my God, God love her. She's never going to change. And I just thought, oh, Mom, if you could just be less bothered by stuff that doesn't matter. Who cares about your neighbor that, is annoying you? It doesn't matter. Let them. That's another thing. Mel Robbins, if you guys listen to Mel Robbins, she did this podcast on Let Them. And I'm like, oh, that's so genius. I love that she is saying this. If your friends have planned a weekend and you're not invited and they're all going, let them. If somebody didn't tell you something, don't ask. If people are, I don't know. It's just like the let them theory. Who cares? Let them be them. You be you, you do you, let them be them, let them do them. Who cares? It doesn't matter. It's not going to change. You're not going to change them. Just let them and go about your day being your fabulous self. Okay? I think I said enough. That's it. Cheers. I should call this channel like Coffee Chats with Emily, because I'm always drinking my coffee. As I've said before, to me, it's like, it's comforting. It's soothing. Yeah. So, cheers. Have a great day, you guys. Don't be bothered by dumb shit.